Alright, let's continue with 12b, 14b. Now 12k is a perfect cube, so let us take a look at the earlier answer. So 12 is, so they tell you this is a perfect cube, but 12 alone is not a perfect cube, because perfect cube means all the power are multiples of 3. Alright, so which means I have to understand a few concepts. So if I have 2 square times 2, it will be 2 cube. If I have 3 times 3, I have 3 square. If I have 3 times 3 square, I have 3 cube. Alright, so looking at the 2 here, I will need the power to be cube, right? So what I will do is I will say I will let k be equals to 2 to the power of 1, because 2 square times 2 is 2 cube. I will let k to be 3 to the power of 2, because 3 times 3 it's not 3 cube, but 3 times 3 square is 3 cube, right? So then therefore k will be equals to 2 times 3 square, which is 18. Okay, now find the gradient of line 1 and 2. So recognize that this is a horizontal line, and horizontal line is like the floor that you are standing on. The gradient is 0, so there's no calculation. Recognize that this is a vertical line, so you want to climb a wall, it is very difficult, because the gradient is very huge, right? So the gradient is undefined. So the answer here is undefined. So if I want to use a calculation to help me, I can also do that. So in the exam, what you can do is, this is 2, this is 5, these are all random numbers. So which means this is 2 comma, say this is 6. Alright, again another random number. This is 5 comma 6. So the gradient is y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. So 6 minus 6 over 5 minus 2, then you get 0. Or you use the rise over run. Since this is a floor, there's no rise, the run is 3, again 0. Using the same idea, say for example, I'm sorry, this is the origin, this is the line. I'm sorry, this is not the line, this is the line too. So I actually wrote it wrong, but the idea is the same. So this line, the gradient is undefined. All right, now so let's take a look. Say for example, since this is on the left side, I use a random number. I say this is -3. All right, so I'm able to mark 2 points, like this is 4. I mark another point, this is 9. So I say the gradient is y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. Press this in the calculator, you'll get undefined. The calculator will show you error. Alright, so this is how you can calculate as well. Let's go at B. So how do you show that it is a point? So I show you the wrong working first. The wrong working is, you cannot say I sub x equals to 1, y equals to 3, because line on the point means I can replace it inside, right? So then you tell me, oh, this is 2 times 1 plus 1, so 3 equals to 3, then proven. Now why is this wrong? Because you assume that when x is 1, y is 3, so you're not allowed to do that. So what should you do is that you could then use the idea of just one of it, meaning you either choose x equals to 1 or x or y equals to 3. So I want to sub y equals to 1, then I want to test to see if y equals to 3. This is just a bubble, a thought bubble, but don't need to write it down in the exam. So I will now test, right? So this is 2, 1 plus 1, 3. Oh, since x equals to 1, let me phrase it in a better way. So when x equals to 1, y is equals to 3. Therefore, 1, 3 lies on the line, on the graph. Or to be more specific, lies on y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay.